What's up, YouTube? Dave. I know you'll probably never see this man, but we're a big Foo Fighters family. That was hard for everybody to deal with. I hope you're doing okay, bud. That being said, let me give you a check in on the bike. Uh, it's not here. That's because the weather's getting better. I'm gonna take her to work tonight, and most likely every day this week to get her fleshed out, man. I'll give you a check in on where we're at. Last thing on the switch, last thing to do on the bike was the kill switch. So, save the best for last. Get it in here. Start working on it. Knew I was going to be pulling the fuel line off the carb again, so I had to get in there and mess around with the carb a little bit. So I shut the petcock off, let the bike run out of fuel. Thought I'd heard it run out quicker than it needed to, but I didn't think anything of it. We'll get back to that. So, get to working on the kill switch. I got a normally closed kill switch, so all I had to do was tie in the power wire for the on-off switch on the handlebar already. Get in there, start working on it, and learned why you're not supposed to work on anything hot. My mistake, my fault. I was in a rush. Working on it hot, up by the handlebars, grounded the 12-volt ignition wire out on the handlebar, popped the fuse, heard the fuse go, the whole nine. It's like, all right, man, all right, simple mistake. It's on me. I'll get it fixed. Throw a new fuse in there, take the switch back out. I just want to tie the ignition wire back together, make sure everything works like it's supposed to. Go to start cranking on the bike. It's cranking. It won't fire. So, great. What's going on now? So, check this, check that, kind of go over, simple things real quick. Go to start cranking on it again. She's cranking, won't fire. And then all of a sudden, just sparks everywhere from the battery, all over the garage floor, showered me in sparks, the whole nine. So naturally my heart skips a beat and I'm like, oh crap, what do we got going on now? So I get in there, pull the battery out, and essentially the guy that had it before me put a battery tender on it, didn't tighten the wires, the bolts to the terminals up good enough, and was getting bad connection on the ground and damn near melted the ground terminal clean off the battery. Hooray. Thankfully, the bike came with another battery, so got them both on charge, got them both topped back off, put the good one back in there, kept the one with the melted terminal just in case, maybe I'll put it in a car for the stereo or something, who knows. Get it all wired back up, get everything good and solid, go to start cranking on it again. She's still not cranking. Well, firing. Now, I'm losing my mind. What did I do? What did I break? Sparks out of the battery. I'm hard shorting ignition wires. The whole nine. It was just a bad day. It was just an all round sideways kind of day. So, jump on the internet. Big mistake. Should have trusted my instincts first. Fuel, air, and spark is all you need. All you gotta do is figure out which one you're not getting. But I was a little paranoid. Just possibly did some electrical damage to the bike, so I wanted to get everything checked out. Jump online, learn how to test my coil pack, check the coil pack, make sure it's all right. Learn how to run the voltage regulator through its paces, make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do. Basically, could check everything except the stator gear itself, make sure it was actually running. Couldn't figure anything out, man. All the numbers were coming back fine. Everything was fine. Nothing was wrong, at least as far as the spark was concerned. So I can't figure it all out, man. So, I take it back to the roots. I'll pull the plug out of the jug, hold it up against the side, see if I'm getting spark. Nice, good, strong spark. So, got spark. I've obviously got air, nothing's clogged, so it must be fuel. Pull the fuel line off, it's fuel in the line. So, now I'm completely at a loss. To my knowledge, I've got air, fuel, and spark. So, I go back to checking the voltage regulator, double check my homework, go back through the book, make sure everything's right, make sure it's putting out the proper strong spark. I couldn't figure it out. I'm getting spark. I don't know what's going on. So I jump back on YouTube and it's got to be fuel. I mean, there's fuel in the line, but it's obviously not enough if it's not starting. I got plenty of spark. So run online, run around looking for everything. Then I come across something that says, basically if the bladder and the vacuum side of the petcock goes bad, the bike will only run on reserve and it won't run on because it's not getting proper vacuum. So I switch it to reserve and she Fires right up. Great. Cool. Simple fix. No problem. I'll deal with that later. I can run it on reserves. No big deal. I'm not that concerned with it. Cool. Get the bike all put back together. Go back to doing the kill switch properly in the right way. Get everything all tied up, buttoned up. Decide to take her to the DMV to go get her tagged. Get it tagged. Great. Take it out for a ride. I'm off potting now. Let's see what she's got going on. About 5 minutes into the ride, she dies on me. Thankfully, I was about an eighth mile from the gas station, so I could coast it into the gas station and park up and see what's going on with it. Crack the cap on it. She's bone dry. There's not a drop in it. Like, oh, I forgot I put it on reserve. That's what's going on. I ran up everything that's in my tank. Get fuel back in it, go back out, finish my ride. Everything's great. Bike's running. Got this issue with the petcock now. No big deal. Whatever, we'll get it sorted. I'm sitting here and I can't let it go. Can't understand what was going on. Something had to be happening. And then it hit me like a sack of bricks. I let it run out of gas. That is why it shut off so soon. When I turned the fuel to off so I could work on it, and I thought I'd heard it run out quick. Did. Because I ran the fuel out all the way down to the reserve line. So yes, I am one of those guys. I thought I had a problem with my motorcycle because I didn't have the fuel on. It happens. It's a learning curve. Won't happen again. Am I mad about it? No. If I had not done that, I wouldn't have learned how to check a coil pack. I wouldn't have learned how to check my voltage regulator, and I wouldn't have went over everything else I wanted to do on the bike to make sure everything was good, and I probably wouldn't have run into that battery issue. Maybe I would have ran into that on the track, which would have been real bad. So, just because things don't go your way, just because you think you can't figure it out, doesn't mean anything. Just keep at it, keep working at it, figure it out. And if it's something stupid because you weren't paying attention, hey, it is what it is. Learn for next time. So, just wanted to let you guys know where we were at. It's been a busy couple of weeks. Burning a candle at both ends between working second shift and trying to get things done with the bike and taking care of the kids in the morning. But we are almost there. We are officially 3 days away. 3 days away until I'm at the track racing this thing. I cannot wait. And I hope all you guys stick around to see how it goes out. Till then, I don't know. Keep it on two wheels. See ya.